Okay, it's Michelle Sturino with Nick Bjugstad of the Florida Panthers. Nick, you're a Minnesota boy. You do, I guess you can say, the prototypical Minnesota things. You're a family man, play hockey, and you're a big fisherman, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty standard.
Now, please tell me bass isn't the only thing you fish for.
No, it's not. I fish walleye, up in Minnesota. A lot of walleye fishing.
Muskie fishing?
Muskie, I haven't done much of that. I might start this summer just because I've been deep sea fishing and with Willie Mitchell, and we've been catching a lot of big boys out there. So I'm kind of getting the itch to go back to mini and catch some big fish. Obviously bass, but yeah, I mix it up every once in a while. My dad's a big fisherman, so usually whatever he's catching, I go out with him. So yeah, pretty standard Minnesota boy. We all like to fish and land at 10,000 lakes. That's what we're known for.
Okay, so fishermen obviously known for two things as well. Fish stories. Give me your best fish story. Maybe with one of the guys on the team. Willie Mitchell sounds like a guide of some sort.
Yeah, for sure. He, I got a picture on my Instagram of the first sailfish I ever caught. It was like a 90-pound sailfish, and it was just me and him. And actually, it was Dylan Olsen was out with us too. He was called up, and Willie always fishes with his buddy who knows how to catch these sailfish, and it was his first time by himself actually landing one. So I think he was more excited than I was, and it was the first big fish I had caught in the ocean. And we got some good footage of it. We got some good video, and it was an adrenaline rush. 30 minutes to reel the thing in, So it's definitely different than catching a 5-pound bass in Minnesota. So definitely lucky to have a guy like that on the team that enjoys fishing as much as I do. If he enjoys it even more, that's like he's obsessed. So it's fun to go out every once in a while on an off day and get on the ocean.
Okay, well, the other thing they're known for is superstitions. So I hear you can't have like a banana on the boat. Have you heard that one before?
Yeah.
Okay, are there any that you like live by? You have to wear a certain shirt, or like a lucky bag of chips you bring on the boat or something?
No, I'm not superstitious at all. I would take the risk and bring a banana on the boat. I'm not like that, but I'm trying to think with Willie. With the bait fish that we put on the hooks, he's always getting mad at me because I bring him out too early, and he doesn't like them not in the water. He likes them active,
Oh, right.
So he's on me. He almost treats me like he's my dad when I'm helping him set the rigs. Usually he has to do most of it because I don't really know how to do it down in Florida. So, but yeah, I'm learning a lot from him. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Yeah. So speaking of being from Minnesota as well, I hear your favorite actor's Nick Swardson. Is that because he's a Minnesota native too?
Oh, that helps. But no, honestly, I think he's a funny character. I've been to a couple of his stand-ups and YouTube him quite a bit. I think he's hilarious. Me and my buddies back in Minnesota get a kick out of him. All started with Reno 911. He was a character on that show, and I don't know. I've never met him. I'd like to meet him. I don't know if he gets back to Minnesota much, but yeah, he's definitely someone I get a kick out of.
So that's a shout out to Nick Swardson, by the way. Yeah, exactly. Well, and speaking of actors, Kevin Spacey, obviously Spacey in Space, the Sweater, and then he was here. What was that like meeting him? And are you now a big fan of his, and have you started watching more of his movies?
I haven't started watching House of Cards.
It's good, by the way. I do watch that too.
That's what I heard. Usually it takes me a little bit to get. I'm always late to the chase on the popular shows, so eventually I'll get on that. But yeah, I've seen him in quite a few movies, so definitely exciting to see the interaction he has with our team and our fans. When he showed up at our game, it was pretty wild. Fans gave him a standing ovation, and it's fun to see different markets, different people get excited about hockey, especially in South Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and one movie that's based in Minnesota is the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
That's right, exactly. Do you even know what a VHS is, by the way? You're a youngin'.
I know this. I have this exact at my house.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, exact copy.
I was going to say, because this franchise came out pretty much when you were born. So how big was this for you growing up, knowing that they're from Minnesota, and he gives the iconic speech in D2, right?
Yeah.
We're Duluth, Minnesota. I know everyone says where they're from. Obviously, a lot of people from Minnesota in this movie.
Yeah.
So how big was it for you growing up? Was it like a huge movie for you to watch?
Yeah. I mean, I think for every kid in Minnesota, we enjoyed watching that movie. And a lot of the scenes, obviously, the Mall of America, downtown Minneapolis. They're all Lake Calhoun. A lot of staples of Minnesota they put on the movie. So definitely nice to get on the map. Obviously, it's for hockey. They love their hockey up there. So I watched a few years ago. I saw Mighty Ducks in like 10 years. I hadn't seen it in like 10 years, and I was, kind of surprised. I mean, it's just different, you know, when
Watching it now, yeah.
perceiving it when you're older. So, but definitely still a good flick.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit on the cheesy side, I guess.
Yeah,
Now
that's
looking
all I
back,
meant. Yeah.
still a very good one.
Yeah.
But maybe Emilio Estevez could be on that list of favorite actors too, possibly. Like he was, for me, iconic.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when I was a young kid, he was, you know, I always thought he was one of the better coaches. I wish I could have played for him when I was younger, but you know, my skating coach actually was a stunt double for Adam Banks.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he was the skill guy skating around. So I work with him in the summer. I don't know if he wants me to reveal his name, so I'll keep on that on DL.
And that's okay, but you're clearly associated with a lot of celebrities. Thank you very much for doing this, and all the best in the future.
Yep, thank you.